I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
You trying to hurt me is like you're trying to break down a boulder or a mountain with your flaccid penis. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Did not expect that type of outpouring of love and support from the all-inclusive Yu-Gi-Oh community for my last video. These guys thought that they were doing something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just a little old school. Just shocking. Let's do a real quick first of all, I guess. First of all, I heard one of the things in the comments, one of the themes I wanted to address is that people think that I'm defending that he got a game loss. I'm defending the fact that he got it in the final as opposed to semifinal when it happened. No, I literally don't care about that. I agree that it shouldn't have happened. I think he should have been addressed in the semis, not the finals. That was really stupid. That wasn't my point. If you guys took that from the video, then you guys, here's the point, and you guys, right? Like, you guys, point. Not all you guys, obviously. I saw a lot of really reasonable people in the comments come down and actually show their support, unlike the rest who are just honestly, not epistemically justified. So I'm sure you guys don't want to go through this video again. Everything pretty much has been addressed in the comments. But yeah, let's just go look through this real quick. So we got this comment right here. This is getting ridiculous. He broke a rule, got warned, broke it again, got sanctioned. The end. Thank you for taking the time to try to make the kids understand. I don't think it will work, but still, thank you. Hey, congrats, my dude. Seems that some people actually understand what I was trying to get, what I was trying to do. Time to tech cards that require your opponent to declare verbally, and the cards declared sound like a curse word and hard to pronounce, so I get that juicy judge call for my free win in match. Yeah, that's a pretty good strategy. Don't tell that to Konami, though. They'll ban you. It's subjective to most people because we grew up learning curse words like that. I'm sure 90% of the people never looked up to the definition of curse words and or debated what's considered curse words. If they considered a curse word, then, well, that's their ruling on it. Yeah, pretty fair. This was my whole point. They're a company, they're a private company. They can do whatever the hell they want. In the current world that we live in, right, where most people make judgment calls off of arbitrary nonsense, yeah, you're gonna get that, right? You want Konami to meet your definition of what's curse words and what's not. Well, if Konami believes like, hey, this is a curse word, we don't want that on stream, and then you disagree that it's a curse word and that it should be on stream, well, it seems like we're at an impasse, right? And so, to explain it for the slow boys, you have one opinion versus another. How would you go about deciding who's correct? Go ahead, put in the comments. This is what you guys weren't understanding. This is the whole point of my video. How do you decide between two positions? You've got one side going, I believe this is a curse word. One side going, I don't believe it's a curse word. How do we figure this out? Without getting into more philosophical and quite frankly more interesting part of the argument, we'll stay in the mud for the argument. We'll use definitions, and that's all I was doing. So if you guys found that definitions offensive, that seems like a you problem. But yeah, good comment by this dude. Another guy, bro, he said it 3 times. You can disagree with Konami's policy, but you can't disagree with the fact that the policy was broken by Sam multiple times in a row on stream. Thank you. Obviously, bro. Like, homie, like, I'm nothing against Sam. Dude's a cool guy. I love his energy. He did it 3 times. And that's like on stream. We're like, he probably did it beforehand. That's why he got a warning, right? No one talks about the warning. Both Josh and megacapitalG both said they wanted Pac's team to win, and almost no one wanted Hani's team to win. So of course they'll sweep what Sam did under the rug and say they shouldn't have been at that big of a disadvantage due to his incompetency. Sam was unable to shut his mouth and kept saying unnecessary things while dueling. Fair enough. And honestly, I wanted Pac and Sam to win. That Hani dude does seem kind of like a, whatever, right? Like, dude seems like he's kind of, like, rude, at least. Not that that means, like, he's, like, a bad person or whatever. It's just in general. Sam, Pac, those guys, like, I watch their channels. They're good dudes. This isn't against Sam. This is just against the situation. Like, guys, did something. Like as I said, if it happened to me, if it happened to you, you guys are the people that like, hey, I effed up, but now I'm gonna cry that I was wronged instead of just accepting the consequences of my actions. We all, like, when you do something wrong, you have consequences to your actions. Biswalker, snowflakes everywhere. Yes, that was my whole point, right? The whole point was the same people that would get butthurt for someone saying something is against one people group or against another people group. Like if he just said, I don't know, there's a comment down here that I'm trying not to get banned by YouTube. So I'm trying to choose my words carefully. But if he had offended, like if he had said something offensive about the LGBT or a people of color, right? Anybody like that, right? People would all stand up and fight for that. And I'm not saying that's wrong to fight for that, right? I think people should have the right, if they're playing a game and they're out in public, I don't think that people have a right to just hear offensive language just because you can't control your mouth and you just want to speak whatever the hell you want to speak. Do whatever you want. Go home and curse all you want behind closed doors. But if I'm playing against you and I am a Christian and you say, oh, GD, I'd be like, hey man, can you watch your mouth? That's a fair point. And if you guys are offended by that, then it seems like you guys are intolerant. Personally, Sam broke a rule after being warned about it and got punished for it. I've heard about the whole thing. About context, and I also sided with that as well. But I understand that it being live streamed and a company's image is affected as well, potentially offending viewers. My personal issue with how it was enforced, Konami should have given the game loss right then and there, carrying a game loss in the final stage, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so exactly. Fair point. I don't think anyone is really arguing that Sam didn't break a rule. I think it's more that the punishment seems too harsh for the rule he broke. I think fewer people would have a problem with it if he was given his game loss on the spot rather than being pushed forward into the match where the rule breaking did not occur. Agree 100%. Big facts. I posted a comment on a video, another guy defending Team Sam, and thank you for making this. Agree with you. It is a cuss word and he was punished fairly. Boom. Boom. This guy gives off strong hall monitor vibes. That one was actually hilarious. I'm not even gonna hate you, dude. Like, I get what he's saying. Like, it's like one of those things, like, what's that, I got inserted into the video. It's that, like, IQ bell curve. So, like, this dude's that guy, like, right in the middle. There's the absolute imbecile, the middle, who thinks they're, like, the smartest, and then, like, the smartest person who's, like, back to, like, the imbecile and the smart guy agree. This guy's definitely that guy, like, right in the middle. This point is relevant. He didn't say anything like that, and obviously would have gotten serious backlash if he did. Why? If he had said anything about those people that I mentioned, why would he have gotten serious backlash? Many wouldn't be debating this. Why? That's so arbitrary. This is what you guys don't understand. Not all you guys, obviously. I'm talking about the slow boys who came and just attacked me in the comments. What he said is an expression. Bro, if someone says that's gay, that's an expression. And if he had said that, people would be offended. Hello? Do you not see the arbitrariness of your opinion? This is exactly why my video was made. You're just like Josh Schmidt. Abstract ghost with an E. So your issue with GD, that it's a curse word for Christians and he should have gotten the game loss, is Yu-Gi-Oh! A Christian card game. This is a joke, right? It is a curse word by definition for everybody. Definitionally, dude. Definitionally. Like, unless you guys... So this is the problem with modern people. Throw out definitions. My definition matters, not the definition that is used commonly by people for the last hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands in fact. No. Let's take what happened in the last 5, 10, 15 years, do that, and then just apply our definitions from that time frame. My dude, that is insane. If it's from a standpoint of him breaking a rule in the tournament, then yes, he deserved a punishment. Should the rule have been used this way? No. Why? I don't understand. If you're going to ban people for using homophobic, racist, sexist slurs, then at least make sure the person's actually trying to slur people. It's not like the judge wasn't sitting right there. Sure, I don't think he was actually trying to slur people. My point is, people are so callous and casual that, like, they just say stuff without understanding even what they're saying. My ultimate point wasn't even like, oh man, he said this, and so ban him. We all have God-given freedom to do whatever we want. My problem is that he didn't even understand what he was saying. Is ignorance a defense? That's the question. If he had said, oh, that's gay, and then someone goes, bro, you can't say that. And he goes, well, dude, I wasn't trying to slur anyone, like this comment alludes. I wasn't trying to slur anyone. I was just saying, like, you know, kind of like the South Park defense. What does that mean? Oh, it just means that's bad, right? That's what he was That's what you're arguing, bro. Like, that's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing you're arbitrary. If you guys don't even understand that all of you in the comments that decided to defend Josh Schmidt's and Megacap's point missed the point entirely of my video. You guys fell for the same trap. You guys are all arbitrary, and you guys don't even understand how to formulate a freaking argument. Is cheating allowed? Because there's a lot of that going around and nothing happened. It has to be consistent. Of course cheating is not allowed. There should not be a thing, but I've seen it on stream. I've seen them literally miss so many cheats. I think the only one, like, I think I commented this dude, the only one I've seen recently that they actually caught was the one where Josh Smith, ironically, he tried to make SP with a non-effect monster. Imagine bending over backwards to make the most disingenuous out of touch point ever. I'm surprised you know how to spell disingenuous, genuinely. I don't think you know what disingenuous mean. Go look it up. Go grab a pencil and then write it down. Like, disingenuous means this. Disingenuous means this. And then once you know what disingenuous means, come back, bro, and make a better comment. This man, based. Let's go. Base, baby. Josh Schmidt literally said he believes Konami has the right to give him the game loss. Interesting you admitted that because it doesn't fit your narrative. You do not determine what constitutes a curse word. I didn't say I did. I said the definition of the curse word is this. You're not the arbiter of how to interpret a vague cherry-picked definition. No, it's not vague. Every single serious dictionary company defines it this way, defines at least in some capacity allusion to the holy, to God, to that type of stuff, right? That's what curse words are. You are cherry-picking, you are arbitrary, and you don't know how to formulate an argument. That's what you do. And look at this, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't fit your narrative. It is not arbitrary. My dude, you are saying, look at this. There's an enormous distinction. One is a real group that generally affected by these words and actions. One is a fictional character. Prove it. Prove it, my dude. You are one of those absolute morons, idiots, who doesn't understand that not everything is proven the same way. How about this? Prove to me that knowledge exists. Prove to me that logic exists. Prove to me that numbers exist. Go ahead. Prove to me that it exists, and prove to me on your worldview how that exists. We all agree that knowledge, logic, numbers all exist, correct? Yes. They are not proven the same way as other things. It's called the crackers in the pantry fallacy. Look it up. I'm pretty sure you don't even know how to spell fallacy. So look up what a fallacy is. Look up, understand what fallacies are, and then you'll understand why your point right here is absolutely retarded. And using Jesus Christ as a insult, as a curse, like, you do not see how ironic this is. Like, how dumb some of these people are. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh community, we're not beating the allegations right now. We can't, you guys, like, we can't read. And we can't formulate arguments, and we don't even understand what irony is. Also, if you're atheist, if you don't believe in God, why do you use these people, Jesus, God, why do you use them as insults, as curse words? It's like something like inside your brain is just like forcing you, oh yeah, like, say this, that'll get under your skin. You don't get under my skin. All you're doing is proving yourself the fool. Out of the gate, you're immediately wrong. I'm not. The rules say religious slur. You just brought out curse words. Not the same. No. The reason he got... So, yes, I put religious slur is one of the reasons that they can penalize you. The word he used was an offensive word towards Christians, right? No Christian is going to sit there and just be like, yeah, that's fine, dude. Dude, go ahead, dude, do whatever, right? Yeah, say that. That's fine. And also, if this is the definition, like I said, if you're saying that this is not a slur, you're not slurring the people, a derogatory term, whatever, then saying something is gay is not derogatory against homosexuals and anybody else in the LGBT community. I'm not against anybody. I'm just saying, by this person's definition, therefore, like, if Sam had said, oh, bro, that's so gay, would have been fine. So there you go, Zachary Van Wood. I disagree. The context of the policy is specifically about discrimination or prejudice. What Sam said does not discriminate any particular group of people. I mean, the jokes write themselves, bro. And the fact that like this is upvoted is hilarious. Saying Sam deserved the game loss is a gross example of gamesmanship over sportsmanship. He must feel bad for his opponents too, since now his win has a big asterisk hanging over it. His opponent didn't give a crap. He was literally making fun of Pac in the finals. It was Hani. I guess people have different experiences and whatnot, but when I was a kid, I absolutely would have gotten a spanking or worse for saying GD, even Jesus Christ, in a non-religious context. I'd be done for, and I wasn't raised like a Ned Flanders type home. My parents were normal, not super religious, but that's what I was taught. That's my dude. I don't know how to pronounce Musvia Yuza Grilla Yakara. This dude always supporting the channel. Love you, bro. Good stuff, good comment. I think that's a very reasonable take. I mean, like most people that were raised normally do have some like, oh man, like problem with what was said. A rule is a rule, I get it, but kind of sounds like you're holding a grudge or some beef with Sam or something. Not at all. Like legit, I like his videos. He's a cool dude. Like you need that Asian swagger whenever you're playing any of these like sick like these Japanese games, bro. This dude's just an idiot. So I'm not even gonna do that. L take, L comment. Yeah, his opponent in this is just so cringe, bro. Like I looked real offended. No wonder this video has less than 1% like rate. L take, bro. That is another fallacy. If we haven't learned anything from this video, is that the Yu-Gi-Oh community does not know how to argue without using fallacies. I don't think they understand what fallacies are. That is just an appeal to bandwagon, appeal to mob, appeal to the consensus, right? Oh, a bunch of people agree with me, therefore it's correct. My dude, in the 1500s or whatever it was, people thought that the earth was, well, I heard that was a misconception, whatever. People thought that the earth was flat. People now think the earth is flat, but people thought the earth was flat, and the majority thought that. Were they all right just because they all agreed? Just because you guys agree about this cringe take doesn't mean you're right. This is hilarious. Oh, here we go. This guy, insurance agency. There you go, bro. Really, really like showing out. This is kind of like, this is hilarious. Like this type of person, and then like some of these other people agree. Oh my goodness. Ratio, fallacy, brain dead take, brain dead comment, pop YT. Wonder if he just said, damn, if they would have cared at all, because it's just said blah blah blah, counts under the original. Yeah, I mean, they probably would have, I don't know. That's actually a really good question. I don't know. It's tough. And then 100, 200. So guys, that's all I got here. Man, like you guys made my last couple days. It's been really, really funny just reading these comments. Like I told this one guy, I forget who I commented to, but he was saying some nonsense. And basically, you trying to hurt me is like you're trying to break down a boulder or a mountain with your flaccid penis. It won't work, right? All you're gonna do is hurt yourself. So if anything, keep commenting down below. It just helps that algorithm go up, baby. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, watch this video and continue down the rabbit hole yet again. And for any of you guys that were a little bit butthurt by the last video and by this video, prognosis is not looking great for you, because if you can't handle one little YouTube video, man, how can you handle the rest of life?